Hi everyone. I know it's been a while since I have uploaded anything on my YouTube channel. The past year has been a little bit crazy, but I am moved, somewhat settled into my new apartment. But I have been backing a lot of Kickstarters on Kickstarter, but backing a lot of tarot decks on Kickstarter, and so I kind of wanted to do some unboxings of them to show you guys, but also so I can, get them and use them as soon as possible. So I don't have a full setup of how I want to display my tarot decks, or kind of like, sort of the display, but then also maybe like have like an altar area to where I can kind of pull a card and that type of thing. So I haven't figured out kind of what I want for it yet, but I wanted to start and show and unbox some of the tarot decks that I've gotten. So we'll start with this one. This was the first one or the latest one I think I've gotten, actually. So going a little bit out of order, but this one is from Nicky. This is the Remembering. So I completely mixed these two up. So this is the Shadows We Cast tarot deck. Nicky has another one of the Oracle that I was talking, the Remembering one. So I got those mixed up. So this is just the Shadows We Cast tarot deck. The other one is shipping out later, so totally mixed those up. So sorry. I'll kind of insert the Kickstarter kind of page and little description of what it is, but this is the most recent one that I've backed that I've been able to get. Like I said, I have quite a few more that I have, but I have not shown on camera. So we'll start with this one. So this little this is the like enamel pin. I think it is one of the like free little extras. So we'll open this one first. Yeah, so this just holds the enamel pin. So the hard part with Kickstarter, I can't even open it with these nails. The hard part with Kickstarter is that you do it and then you kind of forget a lot of the time. But this is the enamel pin, which I love a pin. I collect Disney pins as well, so it's fun to have like kind of tarot related pins, so it's really exciting. So that was all that came in that packaging, and then the real goodies are going to be in here. So let's open her up. Lots of goodies. Okay, so we'll start with these. This is a sticker for the Shadows We Cast. Yeah, this was one I think I also backed as well. Oh yes, okay. So this is, if I would have opened this earlier, I would have known about this, but I think this was also a Kickstarter thing. So it says, "You're getting this note because unfortunately we had a quality issue with our enamel pins and had to reorder them. In order to get the rest of your items to you in a timely way, we decided to split the shipment. Everything else from your order is here, and your pin will be sent separately in about 1 to 2 weeks time," which it did. And then ships, station tracking, all that kind of stuff. So yes, I think there was also a Kickstarter like notification about this as well. I forgot about it because I just was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, like it wasn't a huge deal. But yeah, so this is why that came separately, which I think I like the quality. It is nice. And then we have a bookmark, which I love a bookmark. "The truth you seek was always there, hiding in your shadow, waiting to be remembered." So Nicky Ferrada is who did this deck in the Shadows We Cast. And then these are little prints, which I like. That one's really cool. And the same of the Shadows We Cast one. So I got little prints with it. And then here is the deck. it feels hefty. Oh no, this is the shadow. Oh my god, I'm so silly. So this is the shadows we oh my gosh, I'm so out of order. There's too many Kickstarter ones. So this is the shadow we cast. The remembering is a separate one, I think, because this is the shadow we cast. So this is the star. Okay, so a Star Seeker tarot deck. So I think this is the tarot deck, and then the rememberings is the I thought I ordered that, but I don't. Now I forget if I did. Okay, I'm all over the place now. So I believe, so this is the shadow. That's why I was getting all these things. Oh my lord, I'm a mess. Okay, so this is just reverse all of this. This is the Shadows We Cast tarot deck. Bubble wrapped, and then also came shrink wrapped, which is very nice. Let's see if I can get it with my nail. I don't think my nail's sharp enough. Oh, maybe? No. I just didn't want to cut the deck. But that was very tightly shrink wrapped. I think everything's okay. At least it's on the bottom, so that's fine. This has like a nice like matte finish. So the Shadows We Cast, so it's the first edition. It's a 79 tarot deck and guidebook. Walk Through the Shadows, Awaken Your Light. And then it's Nicky Ferrada. So this is the box. Has like all the suits there on the bottom. Oh, that's nice. The truth you seek was always there, hiding in your shadow, waiting to be remembered. May these cards be your guide into remembrance. And so here is the little guidebook. Has the suits. So it doesn't have like the card of the suit in there, but all the suits, and then a typical has spreads, which is really exciting. And then the cards are in here. And then this is the inside of the box, which is really cute. I like that. These, I love the edging on these. So it's matte, like matte edging, which is really cool. And then these are the backs. So they are a matte finish. So when it comes to like the specifications of the cards and everything, I am not one to know much about it. The way I choose my tarot decks is based on the art style, whether or not it kind of resonates with me, seeing if I could actually work with it. There are some decks that I have just like purely for my collection purposes, but majority of the time I really want to, you know, put in my collection what I would want to use. And so a lot for this one, it was the artwork that really got me. So when it comes to like the, you know, specifications for cardstock and that type of thing, I don't know much. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much. But I just kind of go based on if I'm able to shuffle it very well, or, you know, artwork speaks to me, how I could, you know, how I see myself using it in my in my own practice, and that type of thing. So that's what I go off on when it comes to cards. But this is like a very matte finish, so it feels like a little bit rough, but I do like the black and purple, and then the backs, and then it is kind of like so it's a matte finish, and it's not petally, so it's not like so like it's not gonna stick necessarily, but so it has like a little bit smoothness to it, which is nice. But I was thinking that we could do kind of like some card flips to kind of get an idea of a lot of the artwork. So we have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. Like, I like the kind of more moodier vibe that this is. The Emperor, that's cool. Dragon. Because I don't have a lot of moody decks. Like, this could be a really good like winter deck, and pair it with like the I think it's the Embolic Oracle deck and that type of thing. So I don't have a lot of like wintry decks. This is the Hierophant. The Lover's Eye. The sunset around it is beautiful. If you hear my dog whining, he's just wanting attention, so apologies if you can hear that. Chariot. Strength. That's a good one. The Hermit. Ooh. Take on the wheel. Just like the endless Justice. So it still has like kind of the Rider-Waite Smith some of the symbolism, but obviously like with the wheel it's just a little bit more simple to it, but I still feel like you can get good readings out of it. The Hanged One. When I listen to BTS music is how I feel. This whole like being lifted up. But I love that color scheme because I love that it does have some lightness within the darkness, but it just still gives that moody vibe. I really enjoy it. Death. It's like a crow with its little okay, making sure I'm not missing a card. Temperance. Ooh, the Devil. That's an interesting one. Ooh, the Tower. Oh, this star one's pretty. The Moon. Ooh. The Sun. It's like you're getting like energy from the sun. The way that it's sort of like the connection. Judgment. Ooh. That's interesting. The World. And I kind of like with the Judgment and how the world is, like the color schemes are a little bit similar. So it's like you're going through the darkness to go through the light, and then when you're out in the light, this is what it is. It's kind of what it's giving to me, and I like that. And then I think this is an extra card. Yeah, so then this one is just the Shadow. And then here are the minors. So this is Ace, 2 of Pentacles, 3, 4 of Pentacles. So you got Pentacles right here. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. 6. I like how they still kept like some of the greenery that comes with like the 9 of Pentacles as well. And then the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. That's pretty. I love this like purple with like the gray and the greens. It's really pretty. Then we're into the swords. Two of Swords. I like this. I like this rather than the woman kind of standing with the Two of Swords. I think kind of having to, you know, it's like you're grabbing one, but you want to try and grab the other, but you're on this, you know, like trying to have two things at once kind of dilemma. I like kind of how that kind of, in my mind, it like that's what it kind of provokes, is like, you know, decisions, and given that there's trying to get to the other side to, you know, I like that. Three of Swords. Ooh, the Eight of Swords. That's now we're into Wands. Oops. Ooh, like the dragons, I think, or are they other like type of mystical creature? I'm not sure, because some of them, like this one, I almost want to say like wyvern, but I don't know if they're all just dragons. Okay, that's more of a dragon. I like that. Just going like just head on, full in type of thing. Oh, that's fun. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, this is pretty. Now we're into Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh, Six of Cups was like an interesting one. Eight. I like how the water just, all the connections. 10 of Cups. And then the King of Cups. So that is the deck. I'm gonna try and shuffle it as best I can. I do have a hard time. I can't really, okay. I can't really do this type of shuffling very well given my hands are quite small, like I'm kind of struggling. But that shuffles. I mean, if you're able to fully do that without struggling like me, you can easily shuffle it like this and probably do like a bridge shuffle as well. But like I have just, it's like I have small palms but long fingers, so it just really, it gets to be difficult, but you can easily put them together like that and nothing seems to stick too much. So a lot of times I'll just do like hand over hand shuffling. So we'll shuffle, and then I was thinking of like pulling a card and then reading it from the guidebook and seeing what it says. So I'm not sure if one will pop out or if I'll just pull one from the top. Looks like I might just pull one from the top. Okay. See, I feel like it kept its shape pretty well from doing the two like riffle shuffles, but okay. So this is 9 of Pentacles. All right. Go in the book. There's a little window on the highest floor of your enchanted home overlooking a grove of abundant trees. You visit this window often, admiring the land you nurture and protect. From this spot, you connect with the spirits of the land and home, and it feels like having close friends over for tea. Sitting here peacefully, you reflect on how much work and love you have poured into this home and how much it has given you in return. The love, hard work, and intention you've poured into your life has not gone unnoticed. You've reached a stage where you know who you are and should be confident in what you can do. In your power, you are rising up to a place of leadership. Continue to nourish your life and goals. They will grow, blossom, and give back to you in return. This is the time when permission comes from within. If you are thinking of setting out on your own or building something new, trust in your ability to create something that will thrive. So keywords are thriving, fruition, leadership, self-sufficiency, self-worth. And then if you read reversals, it reverses insecurity, codependency, and unfulfillment. I really like that. Like, there's one of my favorite guidebooks is the Forager's Daughter guidebook. I love how like descriptive it is, but there's also really great things on kind of keeping it a little bit more condensed, like not putting too much fluff into it. But I really liked that. I really like that in like kind of excerpt or description. But yeah, so this will be really fun. So this is Nicky Ferrada. I got it on Kickstarter. This one, I feel like it might, I'm hoping it gives me a little bit more depth, kind of with like more the darker theme. That's really what I'm hoping for. But yeah, so I'm really excited to try it, test it out. I think the deck itself is really great. So whether like the card wise, but then also being able to shuffle was really nice. So yeah, so that is the shadows we cast. Like I said, Nicky Ferrada, and then that is the website where I believe you'll be able to purchase this as well, assuming. Not for sure, I don't know for sure, but assuming. But yeah, that is my unboxing mini review of the shadows we cast. Like I said, this might be, I'm wanting to use this a little bit more in the winter time, just because it has, I feel like it would go really well with my Embolic oracle deck that I have. So I am excited to hold on to this and wait until it gets a little bit more into the winter time as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I have quite a few more I think to unbox, so I'll plan on kind of putting those videos out over the next month or so. I'm not sure how often I'll be able to film, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.